Hey there, awesome RC fan. I'm glad you stopped by. Welcome to TJsRC. Last time on the channel, we discovered that there was some shocks that needed to be replaced on Orangee over here, so I thought that'd make a great episode for this week. We're going to grab some longer shocks to put on the Bronco to give it a little bit of a lift kit. Then we're going to swap the shocks from the Bronco over to the Redcat Gen 7 here for a massive upgrade from the cheap leaky shocks that it currently has. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for the support. I'm glad you're here. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, thank you so much for giving us a shot. I really hope you stick around and enjoy what you find. Also consider subscribing. The RC hobby is awesome and I enjoy sharing it with you guys. With that, let's get into today's shocking episode. Alright, well the first thing we gotta do is get all the tires off. So we'll get started on that while you watch as I fast forward through this. I wish you could fast forward through this in real life. Sure save a bunch of time, wouldn't it? Next thing we gotta do is pull out the bolts that hold the shock in place. Now that we got the shocks off, it's time to install the new ones. These are slightly longer than the original Traxxas shock. Let's get these installed and then see what it looks like. It takes a little finagling to get it lined up just right. Let's see if we got it. Awesome. You notice on the back of the Bronco here, there's 4 different places where you can mount the top mount for the shock. Those different options are for different wheelbase setups. So you could set this truck up to have a slightly longer or slightly shorter wheelbase to accommodate different body sizes so that you get your wheels lined up perfectly with whatever body you're using. Alright, that's one side. Let's get the other one. Before anybody asks, these aren't brand name. It's just a generic RC truck shock. It's rebuildable. I'll put a link to these in the description. They're pretty cheap. You can find them on eBay or Amazon. And in my case, it's going to give me a little bit of a lift. We'll see how they fare. For those wondering what this box is that I got sitting here, that is the ES1 sound kit. If you've seen any of the previous videos on this channel, you've heard this truck making a lovely engine sound. It's the speaker for the ES1 sound kit. It allows the truck to make motor noises that vary with the speed of the truck. One of my favorite modifications so far. Alright, let's get the wheels back on this beast and see what it looks like. Alright, get the body on there. I like the look of that. That is a nice stance. Alright, now that we're happy with the results on the Bronco, let's swap over to that Redcat. If you watched last week's episode, you already saw me take the tires off this truck, so let's just do a little YouTube magic and pop these off in a snap. I wish it could go that fast in real life. Since you already watched me take the shocks off the Bronco, I'm going to speed through that on this one also, and I'll see you in a moment. Just finishing up the last side here. Alright, that finishes the last shock. Let's get the wheels on. Let's take her off the blocks here. Alright, let's get the lid on there. Those are going to work great. Hopefully they should last quite a bit longer than the cheap ones that came with the Redcat Gen 7 here. Hey, thanks so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you missed the video from last week where we found the leaky shocks on Orangee, I'll link to that right here. And I want you to know I really appreciate you hanging out with us today. I hope you didn't get as grubby as I did working on the trucks today, but I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you did, hit that like button and share the video with friends who might also enjoy it. Thanks for being here. You have a great day, and we'll see you next time.